Hi, this is John Flynn. This is Copley Advertising. And today we're going to talk about how Comcast screwed up the Olympics. How did Comcast screw up the Olympics? Well, like they always do. They put it in a box. Yeah, that's right. Comcast is very good at putting things in a box. That's why they're going to die soon. Oh, that'll be a happy day. Yes. They screwed up content just like they're screwing up their cable system. That's why DirecTV and Roku are coming on. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, thank God. Dun, 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 dun. So, why? Okay, so let's take the entire Olympic experience, right? The greatest spectacle of human endeavors, and put it between 8 and 11 on one station. Let alone TV station. Oh, yes, has to be on television. Oh my goodness. Okay, first of all, when you watch Olympics, right, there's always heroes, there's always stories, and what do you want to know most, right? You want to know the scores, you want to know the events, but you want to know the backstories, right? That's the coolest part of the backstories, right? Jenny's family sacrificed everything, sold her house so she could have skating lessons at the age of 4, and she did really well, but then she came down with a horrible disease, but she came back and battled it, and age 12 won the nationals, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's like an hour documentary, right? And you could do one for everything, and it'd make you feel good, and make you cry, make you do wonderful. There's hundreds of backstories, hundreds, different athletes, different countries, different stories, hundreds. So what do you do? What do you do? You can't put them between the 8 and 11 time slot, or the infamous post-midnight time slot. No. I don't know. Let's see. You have the internet. Is there room on it? I think there's room on the internet for such things. You set up channels on the internet. You do live content. You have like a station just for, you have a channel just for documentaries on hockey players. You have a channel just for documentaries on figure skaters. You have a channel for analysis on cross-country skiing. You have over and over. Channels and channels, hundreds of channels, hundreds. Put them on the internet free. Free. That's right. That's what they don't want to do. No, that's why they're trying to keep it in the box, right? They're trying to do it for free. You know, they don't want free. Free is bad. No, free is great. You know why free is great? Because the more that the people know, right? The more the people know, the more they're going to watch your horrible 8 to 11 time slot. Okay, or the weekend longer time slot that you cut down and edit. Oh, it's so painful. It's like just when you get involved in something, it's like, okay, let's go down to curling. Okay, I love curling, but you know, just to switch over and over and back and back. It's not a linear story like that, okay? You can't, it's like, bounce back, okay? Is it important? We're going to go back to an urgent message on curling, and then we're going to go to the figure skating, and then, we all know Shaun White's not going to come on to 10:55, right? We all know that. How does Shaun White train for everything? How's Shaun White, in October he had a horrible accident where he broke his face or something. Why? And we're just going to talk about that for 10 seconds. What is the hour documentary of him recovering from that and going on? Why isn't that on your phone? On your phone. Why? You're short-sighted, Comcast. Short-sighted. Oh, we're going to put commercials on. You're not. You're not. That's going to generate more interest, right? That's going to generate more interest, right? And then you're going to have a better viewership, and then you can charge a higher rate for commercials on television, okay? And then you can bump off all that horrible programming like the Family Feud and stuff, and then actually expand your coverage because now you have a humongous audience that wants to watch certain stuff. And then your ratings go through the roof as opposed to losing money, like most TV stations, like a flat for the Olympics. All the expensive coverage, you're going to, it's like bringing 50 cameras down to a sporting event and like not taking advantage of the hundreds of stories around Like, you know, it's free. Yeah, well, it's free content. You're too fixated on the 3-hour football game instead of like going around campus and finding all the cool content. Interviewing the people's parents. Don't give me that 2-minute thing in commercial. Give me a whole give me a whole mobile internet station for everything. You know, certain games, Alabama, Auburn, people like, you know, to pull their kids out of school for a week to do that stuff. The Olympics. God. To broaden your content, get out of the box, right? You make more money doing it this way, right? You don't understand and you have to give it away for free initially, right? You have to give it away for free and then it comes back 10 times as much. Okay, you could have been starting documentary stories months ago, get built up for everything, right? You could have found it's like, you know, the most views on each documentary, then focus on that person that got the most views, expand their stories, get a fan base together, and then use that as your demographic for your TV. It's all a test. It's a free test. You have to, like, think. You have to get out of your box. Don't ever let content in a box. Content flows like a river. Content flows like the ocean. Okay? Content for Olympics is humongous. Just put it out there. More and more and more and more. The audience will tell you what they want. The audience will tell you what you want. I'm not saying like put something out nobody's going to watch, but put something out that people are going to be like, oh, I really like that. I want to know more about that. There. That's what they want to know. And then that can carry over to your 8 to 11 programming. There. It's a test. It's a marketing test. You're there. You're there. You know? It's really easy. You know, you could put their parents on Skype or something. You don't have to like go visit, you know, every place in the universe. You know? Well, some of the parents are there already. They're there watching their kid. Most of them are. Talk to them then. Hire a bunch of college kids to run around and talk to people, find cool stories. Pay them like $1. Hey, you want to go to the Olympics and be a stringer for NBC? Yes. We'll pay for your airfare? Yes. We'll give you $1? Yes. I love watching them lose money. I really do. I love it. I love. I mean, it's not even like the NFL, which like strangles you to not use content, right? Because, you know, they're idiots over there too, and they're going to die, right? So, you know, it's the Olympics. You just, you know, the Olympic Committee is very, you know, we're not going to go around and go, oh, you can't have a story about Sally, you know? And there's a lot of cool stories that people want to know now about people not in the United States. Like, you know, I mean, we're actually becoming globalized. So let's hear about what's happening in some place that we don't know about, right? Then we could be fed a story from a country that we don't really know about and learn something about. Because we can't treat the audience like they're in 3rd grade all the time, right? Because the smarter the audience, usually the more money they make, and they're a better target for your sponsors. Like Amex or Fidelity. But you stick with that 8 to 11 TV time slot. Just keep it there. Because that's going to tell the entire story of this Winter Olympics. Give me 1 month. 1 month and we could cut through this crap. Mobile marketing. And I could bang out your marketing program. John Flynn, Copley Advertising.